Meantime, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver, speaking of sports, is apologizing to fans after a gambling scandal leads to federal indictments for Portland Trail Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups and Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier. So far, 34 people have been arrested in relation to this case. And joining me with more on the alleged gambling ring is the great Jim Gray, Fox Sports analyst. He actually recently opened the Hall of Excellence Museum in Las Vegas with the man affectionately known as the GOAT. That would be the great Tom Brady. Great to see you, my friend. And in full disclosure, Chauncey Billups is a personal friend, and I've known him going back many, many years, and this is a shocking story. I want to sort of be careful how I ask this for obvious reasons. What do you make of this idea that there is a possible mob tie and a gambling ring that could possibly ensnare multiple NBA stars?
Well, we don't know enough about that yet, Kevin.
Yeah.
The FBI has been investigating this for quite some time, and right now it's the Chauncey Billups who has been indicted in that aspect, and Dante Jones, a former NBA player and coach as well, assistant coach, has also been seemingly ensnared in that. Those are the allegations right now, but if you're going to mushroom this out, we just don't have that information right now.
The Rozier part of this storyline is the one that really has me the most concerned, because we're talking about the integrity of the game, prop bets, and people who are unfamiliar. That's when you put a little money down and you say, hey, this player will score X or not score or get a number of rebounds. If you know a guy's going to tank it and not play after 9 minutes, you can take the under and make some money. That, to me, is the real disturbing part of the storyline. Jim, what about you?
Absolutely, because then the games aren't real. And once the integrity of the game is compromised, once the people start to believe that the games are not real and the guys are going to take themselves out, you know, that's the big peril here. And that's been the problem for a long, long time. And the commissioner had spoken about these prop bets, and now we're hearing other commissioners in other leagues and unions talking about this. And there's been other players now who are speaking out about this, and this should be taken off the boards. The problem with all of this is if the games are not what we think they are and the competitions aren't what we think they are, that threatens and undermines the entire institution. And that's the big peril in all of this. And you can go back and look at many of the other gambling scandals, and that's what the leagues have to be concerned about. The problem now is they used to be at arm's length from all of these gaming companies and from all of the betting sites. Now they're partners with them, so they're profiteering from it on one hand, yet on the other hand, they're telling the players, stay away from this. And this is the players' rule 1A, Kevin, 1A. Do not gamble and do not be associated with known gamblers. And if you can't follow that rule, I mean, it's insanity to me. Rozier has made $160 million in the NBA, and he's making $26+ million a year, and he's risking that for $200,000 cash. You're trading millions for thousands and just being idiotic if the allegations are true.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.